Hello, good evening, good morning, good night. Where are you? Where are you watching from? Hello, Instagram people. Good morning. Sorry, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're watching from. This is the Dear Nigerian Parent series. Dear Nigerian Parent series. Episode 7 for February. There are 10 episodes in February, and this is episode 7. Beef Hunks, Funke, how are you? Welcome. Happy New Year. How's the family? Good to have you join me online. Okay? So this is, I don't know if you've seen any previous episode of this. This is the Dear Nigerian Parents series. This series is dedicated to raising one thing every episode that Nigerian parents must stop doing. Things that we as Nigerian parents do that shoot us in the foot and make sabotage the efforts we make at parenting, the beautiful efforts we're making at parenting. So this is episode 7 for February. 10 episodes in February, and subsequently we're going to have 5 episodes every week. So today's episode, we're going to take 30 minutes, 40-minute stops on this if you have time. But in the first 10 minutes, we're going to lay the foundation. Dear Nigerian parents, stop avoiding apologies to your children. Stop it. Stop claiming right all the time. Stop shrinking, shying away from apologizing to your children when you have done something wrong. Stop it. Stop it. The way we were raised, our parents never apologized to us. Our parents are still not apologizing to us. Highest they would have done for you as a child that they've done something wrong. It's clearly they have been in the wrong. They have done something wrong. You say, come here, see your head like your father's own. Come me. Oh yeah, come and take this thing, take these biscuits. It's not an apology. It's not an apology. I'm going to tell you what that does when you batter things in the place of apology. What it does, I don't know if you, as a Nigerian parent currently raising children, as a Nigerian parent knows, I don't know if you know what that did to you. I don't know if you know, but I'm going to tell you what it does when you batter apology. Instead of apologizing, you give something in its place and take out the apology. Stop it. Stop it. When you apologize, hey Apams, welcome. Let me tell you what happens when you apologize to your children. But before I tell you what happens, let me ask you a question. How do you feel as a person? Forget being a parent. How do you feel as a person when someone does something to you? You know the person is wrong. The person knows he or she is wrong, and they don't apologize. They just keep away for some time so that you forget that they've done something wrong. And then suddenly they come back again and they say, hello, hi, what's up, what's up? Like everything is swept under the carpet. But they've done something that probably cost you money, probably cost you your reputation, probably cost you some vital thing, something that is important to you. It could be time, it could be money, it could be tangible products, or it could have cost you a relationship or friendship, and this person doesn't apologize for it. How do you feel as a person, not as a parent? How do you feel, for instance, when a colleague does something that puts you into trouble and then you take the fall? And when you're all away from front of management, you come back, backstage, back into the office, your regular office, and then the person doesn't apologize. How do you feel? When you think about that, I would like you to, for a moment, put your child in your shoes. However, you feel as a Nigerian parent Not apologizing to your children as a Nigerian, as a person, sorry, I beg your pardon. However, you feel as a person, not being apologized to by people who have done something to you, is how exactly how your children feel when you do things wrong and you don't apologize to them. Let's think about the many things that parents think that make them not apologize to their children. First, on top of that list, with starched shoulders like this, they sent that thing to the what's it called, to the dry cleaner. You know those it's not the professional dry cleaner, no, not that one. The dry cleaner by the roadside that uses starch, that white water starch. That thing they put correct starch inside, spread it inside Hamatan wind to dry it up, and they use coal iron to iron it. That's how this one, number one, that's how it is with puffed shoulders, ego. You feel like you're the one in charge. I'm the parent. I'm not their friend. I'm not their sibling. Why should I apologize to my child? Why? Why? Is it not who's in charge here? That's the first thing. Sometimes they think it Nigerian parents think it. Other times it is subconscious. Because you feel that you are the one in charge, you should not be apologizing to someone you're superior to someone who is below you. I almost said beneath. Someone who is below you. That's the number one thing. For many Nigerian parents, it's psychological. For the for others, it's thought about, it's premediated, or sorry, mediated. You think about it and you say, why? I don't need to apologize. They should understand. That's number one. Number two, this is closely on the heels with number one. Number two, parents do not apologize because they feel that they are going to lose their authority. Hello, Bella. Welcome. Parents do not apologize because they feel they're going to lose their authority. Like, my children are going to start taking me for granted when I say things and then I come and apologize for it. That means they will say, they'll start challenging me. They will not now know who is in charge. It's the same, but it's quite different. They feel like the reign of authority is going to be wrested from them. Their children are going to start challenging them. When they say something, because their children know that they have an opportunity or a likelihood to apologize, they are going to challenge what they are saying to prove them wrong. And many parents want to struggle to hold that reign of authority, to be the person in authority constantly in your home does not require force or struggle. It only requires leading by example, leading with empathy, love, consideration. That would keep the authority permanently in your hands, because your children will see you as a standard, as an example that they will look up to all the time. Another reason why parents feel that they shouldn't apologize to their children is because they feel that others are going to laugh, like, what are they doing? Who is the parent? Who is the consideration to what people would say, what people will think? These things we don't spend, most of the times we don't spend time to think about them, but there are things that happen to us constantly, right? They happen a lot of the times we don't even think, and suddenly we find ourselves constantly doing these things without thought. I'm trying to drop a message on YouTube. Okay, just a second. All right, that's done. Okay. Now, Some parents also do not apologize because they feel that apologizing will make them look weak. Make you look weak, make you look like you're not, you don't know what you're doing, because parents are supposed to have been there, done that. And so if you are apologizing, it means you did something wrong. It means you made a mistake. And so they think that when they apologize, that it will make them look like they don't know what they're doing. They're weak. They don't know anything. They don't know. They're not as smart, as intelligent, and as knowledgeable as they are supposed to be. And they don't want to be seen in that light by their children. But guess what? You're not supposed to know anything. Everything, I beg your pardon. You're not supposed to know everything. We learn every day. There's so many things that you as a parent right now would not even know, that you will learn from your children. Do you know that with all this grammar and English that I speak every day, I even teach people how to speak, how to pronounce words, how to carry them. My son gets to correct me. I might pronounce a word and he's like, Mom, Mom, Mom. That's not how it's said. I said, Who said? Who says? How is it said? And then he would go ahead and tell me the pronunciation.